So I was supposed to make this video earlier today, and as I was trying to sit down to plan out the things that I wanted to talk about, I was just realizing that nothing was really coming together. And so I said, I'm just gonna get on today and talk about the fact that I don't really have anything planned to talk about. So I've been posting videos every day since February the 2nd, and my goal is to do 30 videos every day and then kind of see how that goes, and then maybe do another 30, because I've had my YouTube channel for a couple of years and hadn't been posting consistently. And so this year I decided that I wanted to start posting consistently. And so far I've done 20, this will be my 22nd video. And it's really can be a challenge coming up with different things to say every day, especially when you're not used to that, when this is something new that you're pursuing. And today is just one of those days where nothing was really coming up as far as what I wanted to talk about. So I just decided I'm just going to come on and talk about the fact that I didn't really have anything planned. And then as I was thinking about it, I was just looking at the analytics for my videos, and I realized that the videos where I'm just kind of freely speaking about things that have happened in my past, my stories about things that happened when I was a kid and my different reactions to things, those videos do a lot better as far as views than the ones where I have like a prepared framework that I'm trying to work from and looking at notes and making sure that I try to cover everything. And so what that showed me was that it's okay to not have everything perfectly lined up, and that actually I think that people resonate more when you can just get on and talk from your heart. So I want to be able to do more videos like that where I'm just speaking from my heart and showing up in an authentic way, because someone out there needs connection, needs to see realness, needs to see something authentic that they can relate to. And admitting that you don't have like a perfect framework for something is something that a lot of people can relate to. I think it speaks a lot to what I coach women on in my practice, is that not everything needs to be perfect, but everything does need to be aligned as far as showing up in your most authentic way and coming from your heart and wanting to connect with people in a real way. That trumps being perfect, the perfect expert, and trying to show up in that way. Because all of us are just on a journey, aren't we, of doing our best. And then it's sad to say that I think now in our society, a lot of times we're losing that connection. We're bombarded every day with media, with news, social media. In a way, it's caused us to be more connected, that we have more access to each other. But at the same time, we're losing that real human connection. Actually, this morning, I was watching a video from a psychologist, and she was talking about the fact that we are just losing the art of just speaking to one another. And so just being able to show up without all the answers, just in a way where you're just wanting to connect. I think that resonates with most people. And it's actually, when I thought about it, it's what I coach women on in my coaching business, is kind of letting go of all those layers of perfectionism and achievement and trying to be validated through performance and through your production, and just realizing that you have intrinsic value as a human being and that you're okay, even when you don't have the answers. You're okay even in the midst of your journey when you're trying to figure everything out. And so today's video, I'm just here just kind of thinking about how it is that we can peel back all those layers, all those, that kind of covering that we show up in our day-to-day, those things that are an image of what we think we ought to be, or the things that we think we ought to be doing. What is it that is truest to you? What are the ways that you truly want to connect? How do you want to show up in the realest form of yourself, in a way that's imperfect, but that imperfection may be the exact thing that connects you to the next person? So I'm just curious, if you're listening to this video, what are some of the things that you may be struggling with the most? Is it peeling back those layers? Is it maybe learning to be more vulnerable? Sharing your own personal stories? Is it maybe letting go of some shame? Is it longing in your heart to just want to connect in a real way? I'd love to hear in the comments, what is it that is speaking to your heart right now? What is the way that you want to show up in a different version of yourself, away from this idea of being perfect and having all the answers? So hopefully I can continue with this challenge of posting every day and just allowing it to develop organically the way that it needs to, and not putting too many parameters around it as far as what it needs to look like. And my challenge to you is, whatever it is that you're working on in this season of your life, to do the same. Allow your curiosity to take precedent over your need for things to be perfect. Curious about the way that something is going to come about authentically. It doesn't have to look exactly like you think it may have to. The way that it comes out may actually be better than you could have ever imagined. Peace and blessings, and I'll talk to you soon.